Twitch, Twitch. Twitch, Twitch, Twitch. Twitch, Twitch, Twitch. We're back! It's back! I don't know what's going on today. Twitch is going crazy. My internet's fine. Hello, hello, hello. Is there weird feedback going on? Feedback going on right now. Okay, let me kill the feedback. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Take my my phone. My phone. Thank you, Jellyfish Bunny. Oh my gosh, I'm fail fishing hard right now. This has been me for the last like 5 minutes, just fail fish. Thank you guys so much for being amazing and so continually awesome, for putting up with all of the technical difficulties. Okay, so did we miss all of this critique? Did we miss all of it? This is Quantum Priest's work. I was talking about bringing some of the highlights in here into the face. You have the specular highlights on the eyes, which you can use to define where your lights are going to be. Yeah, Jellyfish Bunny, I'm not... Don't stress. We missed all of it, this one and the last one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright. So basically what I'm talking about here, there was a few things like with the eyes. You want to make sure that your eyes are going to be the same width. So you can use one of them and measure the other. You can even use a pen to mark where it is and then bring it over and check it like that if it's traditional. You also want to make sure you can fit one eye in between. One thing I said about the highlights and the shadows, you want to make sure you have that harsh highlight on the nose, because there's that bridge on the nose that's going to pick up all of the light. And you're also going to have a shadow underneath the nose. So bring in some of the shadows. It doesn't have to be pure black like the 100% black. That might actually be too harsh. You could use like a darker gray. And then same thing underneath the lips. You can add just a little shadow underneath the lips, because you have this really nice gradient here and near the eyes. You probably want to bring some of that gradient underneath the lips here, where it's going to be round and then it's going to recess into the face in the corners of the lips. Magma Monster, TFO Kush, thank you guys so much for putting up with the technical difficulties today. Great job on the eyes. Really love, look at all the detail you've got on the eyes here. You've really got that crook of the eye there, along with all the specular highlights, the details in the eyelashes. Really great job on this. Okay. Sorry about all the technical issues. If we rip again, I always say goodbye to you guys. So if my stream does end abruptly, expect me to be back. Unless Twitch hates me. Completely hates me. Okay, so we need to go check out Foiter's work. Foiter. We're going to check out all of the other ones. Foiter posted like 3rd or something. Here, let me make sure it's... Oh, I know what you're going to post. It's going to be fine. Save his webpage? No! How come I can't save the... Flickr? I can't oh, download? Download original. Yes! Perfect. Okay, perfect. Great job on this, Quantum. Gabe, I hope you have a wonderful night, and all the love to you, my friend. I know you're going through a really hard time in your life right now, but stick through it. You're gonna grow not only as a person, as a human, but you are an amazing Stardust Meatball, and you will continually be amazing, even through the hard times in your life. Show in folder. Who drew it? This is Quantum. This is Quantum Priest. I'm not sure Quantum Priest is a streamer here. Feel free to say hello in chat. Is this a Zelda song? No, it's Final Fantasy. You know what? We need some Zelda in here for this song. Need some Zelda in here for this song. Okay. Desktop, we're going to... Oh no, I forgot the name. We have some awesome work that's been shared for Feedback Friday. Thank you guys so much for sharing your work. We're going to do about 5 minutes on each of them, if I can find them. There's too many. I should start deleting some of these. And thank you guys so much for putting up with the technical difficulties. If you guys didn't know, I'm a new streamer. I've only been streaming for about 2-3 months here. I can't find it. Scroll up. Oh no, I missed it. It was at the top. Oh, it was at the top. Okay, cool. Awesome. It is super high resolution. Thank you for posting something super high resolution, Fwater. I love the super high resolution ones. We're able to really get into the details. There's Quantum Priest. Quantum Priest, do you have any plans on streaming? People could follow you. And thank you so much for sharing your work. All right, let's get in here. So this is Fwater. Awesome artist here on Twitch. Please give them a follow. Fwater is an incredible Stardust being here in the Mossiverse, but she also is an awesome broadcaster in her own channel. 5 minutes on the clock, let's go. So the first thing I see that I really enjoy is that really nice white line you're using for the outline. Like here, oh, we can really get in the details here. So the white line, that really graphic, illustrative white line, has a really nice quality to it in all of the outlines. Really enjoy how that makes the character really pop out. You have a really wonderfully expressive face here. Really enjoy the expression on his face. I love how you've treated all the different materials. You have a really nice sense of the folds in his shirt here. You also have a really nice sense of the form in the horse. One thing with the horse, it might make sense. I don't ride horses, so I don't know about it, but he's leaning over this way, the horse is leaning the other way. I think it might feel just a little too much of a lean. It feels like the center of gravity would be over here almost. Here, let me get a better color. So it feels like the center of gravity is almost over here. I think you want it to feel in the middle more. You don't have to fix it for this drawing, but one thing you want to consider is where is that weight? The main weight is probably going to be about right here, so you'd probably want your horse foot maybe over here a little bit more. So consider where that sense of weight is going to be, how it's going to be held up by the figure. I love the details you've put in the sword, in all the different materials, the different treatment. Daysoap, how you doing? We're doing Feedback Friday, so I'm not interacting with chat as much. But after everyone, we're going to interact. I love the sense of shadow you have going on the bottom. It's really subtle. It's just a quick texture, but it gives you that sense of shadow, especially on the chicken here and underneath the horse. One thing you want to try to stay consistent with the shadows. One thing you can do is do... Oh, thank you so much, Daysov. You are incredible for that follow. You are an amazing Stardust Meatball, and together in the Monsters can do anything with the Amalgam of Consciousness here on Twitch. You could do a really quick color study to see where that light is hitting. For the horse, it looks like the light is hitting from the right here, and then the shadow is going to be like that. Can't really see this. So this is what it looks like for the horse. You have that harsh light coming from the right. On the chicken, it's swapped because you can see the shadow, the cast shadow is casting to the right. So you want to try to stay consistent with the light sources. You could do a color study or a light study to see it. Fouatter, really awesome work, really enjoying it. Let me know if you have any questions. I love that pose you have is very complex. You know, you have this is the shoulders, this is the waist, and the legs are just going crazy. Same thing with the arms. You have such a fun pose there. Really enjoy the movement you have in the pose. And oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. Look at the expression on Epona. Really wonderful expression there. I also love the graphic style you're using with all the white. I know I said that before, but it's really unique. Really like it. But try to stay consistent with your light source. You always want to stay consistent that way. That way it reads as one piece. And then the weight of the leg here. You want to make sure that the horse can feel like he's holding all of that weight. Right now it feels like it's leaning just a little too much this way. And that's not something you have to fix on this piece. It's something to consider maybe for next time. Just adding the legs to actually hold onto the ground, get that sense holding into the ground. Fouatter, thank you so much for sharing. Really appreciate taking a look at your work. It isn't a serious picture. Yeah, and I can totally tell. So if it's something that you did intentionally, keep it up. It's something to think about, and you've absolutely thought about it and used it to your advantage to make a really kind of goofy, fun image and very playful. Great job. Everyone should give Fouatter a follow. Really awesome broadcaster. All right, so let's go to the next one. If you guys have any you want to... Oh, Frigid, we already did yours. We already did yours, Frigid. So you can check the past broadcasts if you missed it. Okay, so let's go back to the front page, the first page here. If you guys have work that you want to submit, I could probably fit in a few more. We have a bunch already. Let me find the next one. Zanessa79, thank you so much for the follow. You are an incredible Stardust Meatball, and in the Monsterverse we can do anything with the Amalgam of Consciousness here on Twitch. So Mags Rags, we did Proper Artist, we did Fouatter, we did Olivia, we did Quantum Priest. Alright, let's do Red Dog here. We're gonna do Red Dog. Are you here, Red Dog? Are you here, Red Dog? Red Dog. You have a Kappa! Dino, please submit it. Dino, we'd love to take a look at it on the Creators on Twitch website. Proper Artist is just a proper dude. Metamorphosis. What's up, Diabolus? And by the way, guys, I do try to interact with chat as much as I can. Today we're going to be focusing on the art, so if I do miss you guys, you can say hello to me in betweenage. Alright, so let's talk about this one. This is Red Dog. I hope you're still out there, Red Dog. We're going to talk about it anyway, even if you're not here. Oh my gosh. We need a 1 pixel brush here. 1 pixel. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool. So this is some pixel art by Red Dog. Really like the colors you've picked here. You have nice choice of the background with that green. Great sense of color on there. One thing you could do is you could add some shadow. You could take his skin tone and maybe make it just a little darker. And you could add just a little shadow on his face. Let's see how that looks. No, it looks like he's beat up now. There we go. So you could consider adding some shadow on the side of his face with maybe just a little darker of a red or maybe even a purple. I like the forms that you have in here. It gets a little lost in the pants here. Let's see, let's try something out here. You might consider that gray that you're using is really similar to the background color. In fact, it's that almost 80% white, 80% gray color. For that part, you could consider maybe just changing the color, maybe adding some more color, like trying a blue out, or trying... it looks like you have a dark blue in here. We'll try a darker blue. Yeah, we'll try that out. So one thing, when you have colors that are really similar, they're going to read as the same. So you have the same color in the pants, pretty much the same color in the pants as you do in the background, the same value, actually. And that's going to read as a whole in the pants, and this is going to, so it's going to read like this, pretty much. So you could consider maybe changing the pants color a little bit. You could even fill it in that dark color. That would look really cool and clean. Actually, yeah, that does look really clean. One thing with the gray of your shirt, you could consider making it just a lighter gray here. That way you'd be able to see the outline really well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oops. Red Dog, really like your style. I like the simplicity you have here. Really great stuff. Just trying stuff out. Just trying stuff out. I'm not a pixel artist, but I do love trying things, having fun with it. I love the character of the headphones you have going. Let me know if you have any questions. For this yellow up here, okay, so you have a vibrant yellow. You could try making it a whiter yellow for the sun, because right now it kind of reads as a flower. Let's try it. Let's try it. No, I like what you have. I like the color orange that you picked for that sun. Really like that. I like the style you have going here. Really dig your stuff. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Gonna go check out the next ones. It's a GIF. Okay, let's see. Red Dog, Jellyfish Bunny. We have one from Jellyfish Bunny here. Are you there, Jellyfish Bunny? Where did everything go? Why did that just happen? Come on. Everything disappeared. Okay. It's mine now. All right, we're going to do Jellyfish Bunny. Jellyfish Bunny. Ooh, you do some abstract work, Jellyfish Bunny? I didn't know you did abstract work. Jellyfish. Nova, I skipped you. Let me check. I don't want to skip anybody. We're going to go to Nova. Proper Artist, Voiture, Olivia, Quantum Priest, Red Dog. I did skip you. Nova. Save image as Nova. We're going to do you next, Nova. You do everything, Jellyfish Bunny. That's so awesome. Uno, dos, tres, four. Okay. Jellyfish, no. We're doing Nova. Jellyfish, we're going to do yours after this one. Really high resolution. Thank you so much for posting the high res version of this. That expression is great. Okay. Let me make sure everything is good here. You guys can see it. Start that timer out. Yes, let's see your illustration. Nova, are you a broadcaster here on Twitch? Are you a broadcaster? Love the expression you have going here. You have some awesome details in the eyes with that shadow that you have going there, as well as that highlight on the eyes. You have some really great textures as well in here. The textures don't really read when you're far away, but when you get in close, you can see all the nice textures in here. How are the colors slightly different? Are the colors slightly different on these? They shouldn't be. It's the same image. It's the same image. You have really nice expression here in the lips. It's not just a flat line for the lips. You have that really nice curve to it to give it that smile. I really like that. Really like the shadow you've put underneath here. One thing you might want to consider doing is bringing in some more highlights. Right now, the strongest highlight you have is the one on the nose. You could even go further with that highlight to bring out that skin tone. You could do that underneath the eyes too, to round out the cheeks. You could consider bringing that highlight into the figure a little more. Of course, that's something to consider. That's just my opinion. You don't have to do it. I like the subtlety you have here. You have that really nice subtle highlight on the chin that makes it pop out. Maybe one. Yeah, you could add some shadows to the forehead. One thing you could do is pop out some of the shadows a little more. The shadows you're using are kind of gray. Let's try something. I'm a fan of purple. Let's try purple here. So if you brought in some purple or maybe some colored shadow, like a blue shadow or something, that's something you could also consider. You don't have to go with that same skin tone. Just because the skin tone is orange, you don't have to make your shadow orange. You could make it a colored shadow, like maybe a red shadow or a purple shadow. Play around with the colors. Play around with them. Have fun with them. One thing with the neck, I know it's a stylized version. Let me try something here. With the neck might feel just a little too long, a little too stretched out. The reason it feels that way, your neck, let me try to do an anatomy thing here. Your neck is going to have these two muscles. This muscle, the sternomastoid muscles, I think they're called, if I remember correctly. They're going to meet at the collarbone, which is going to be right here. And then you're going to have your shoulder like that. So your neck might be just a little too long. That's something that if you did intentionally, go for it. It's a stylization thing. Oh, you meant the hair, maybe one. Yeah, something about the hair. It feels like you could add detail in the hair, even if it's going in and adding some of this texture. You have some of this really nice texture here in the skin. You could add some of that texture to the hair. You could also take some of the highlights that you have going on and maybe bring in some of the highlights into the hair to highlight the form, to show that it has that nice roundness to it. Actually, it'd be the other way. The highlights are coming from the right. Always stay consistent with your light sources. You're doing a really good job on that here. Yeah, maybe just add some texture, maybe add some dimension. You don't have to go crazy with it because you have a really nice simplified illustrative style here. You don't want to go crazy adding too many details, but the details you have added, like in the shadow here around the eyes, that shadow, the cast shadow that the hair casts on the face, this is great. Great stuff. Let me know if you have any questions, Nova. And Nova, if you're a broadcaster, we would love to hear if you are, so we can give you a follow. Give you a follow. Jellyfish Bunny, you can have 100 million light sources. In my paintings, I usually have a gazillion light sources in my paintings, and you just have to stay consistent with it. Haja Halama, thank you so much for that follow. You are incredible, Meatball made us stars, and together in the Monsters we can do anything with the creative consciousness here on Twitch. Kazooie Sunshine, how are you doing? Thank you, Nova, for sharing that with us. Really awesome style. You are incredible. Just did your feedback submission. Awesome. So we're gonna be doing just a few more here. So if you guys want to post, feel free. We're doing Jellyfish Bunny right now. Jellyfish Bunny. I know. Open Jellyfish Bunny. Raven Queen, you've missed so much. You can check out, if you want, you can check out that link right above you to see all of the art that's been posted, or you can check the past broadcast. Oh, this is cool, Jellyfish Bunny. Okay, so Jellyfish Bunny is a broadcaster here on Twitch. First things first, give her a follow.